Picture this. You're playing Kingdom Hearts 2 for the first time and you see the scene of getting the dry forms. You're also 8 and you love Dragon Ball Z. So to you, this is like going Super Saiyan. Because the idea of getting stronger and using dual Keyblades is the baddest shit ever, you go out and spam the moves. That's when it happens. You hit the mark of randomly getting Anti-Form. It surprises you to see Sora in this dark state, but at the same time, you also think it's pretty cool. I can't be the only one, right? So what is Anti-Form? Well, if this is your first time here, welcome. But before I explain, let me just grab some water. Anti-Form is basically the punishment for using dry forms too much. There's a whole number counter, but I don't really know anything about that, so let's just ignore it. However, the actual story behind it is really great, albeit simple. Going into the tower, there are mirrors around. Each one tells a short story of each form unlocked in the game, with Final Mix adding one due to the new limit form. One of the mirrors says, "An image of you overcome by the power of darkness flows into your mind." So, why is this? Well, according to an interview from Famitsu, lore-wise, Anti is the leftover darkness within Sora's heart from the time he became Heartless in Kingdom Hearts 1. This is why when Sora is in this form, he looks like a Heartless version of himself. However, you may notice that he doesn't have the Keyblade unlike the other forms. This is because, unlike the other forms, Sora isn't trying to access Anti. Rather, Anti is something like a lust for power going too far and the darkness comes out. Sora is still himself, just filled with so much power that he becomes more animalistic. The way he runs, the way he attacks, hell, his idle animations is that of an animal out for blood with the way he looks around. Slashing, kicking, and all around just pouncing pretty much shows that although he's fighting his enemies, I don't think he's fully there and only knows that what he's facing is who he needs to defeat, filled with rage perhaps, which leads into another form found in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Did you drink my Mountain
In Kingdom Hearts 3, every Keyblade brings a new form once you smack around things enough times and get access to other form changes. Ones like... or...
boink, bonk.
Some are copies of one another with little changes, but one that stands out that you can get no matter what Keyblade you have is Rage Form. This form looks like Anti, but it's also different. While Sora may look like he's just his Anti-self, the big difference here is the fact that he still has the Keyblade in his hand. Why is it that in Anti he doesn't have the Keyblade, but Rage he does? I don't have an official answer, but I do have a theory that because Rage is a form that Sora can go into when he's choosing to,
Enlighten me.
oh, well, it was a nice theory. I don't know why he has the Keyblade during the final fight when he's forced into Rage form. If I had to guess, it was because at this point Sora's already filled with so much rage that it was basically him choosing to go into that form. This is the old man that set their life on fire pretty much, so I think it's pretty warranted to hate the guy, especially when he... Unlike Anti though, there is no interview to my knowledge about why this exists, so I only have this theory on it. Although in Rage he's less like an animal out for blood and attacks are stronger because of his anger. There's even an ability called Risk Charge that allows him to power up at the cost of losing some of his HP, like he's sacrificing more of himself for more power. What's more, he actually has movement abilities while in Rage, but in Anti, he has his own movesets that we don't really see outside of that form. This could be because Sora is actually in control of Rage, or even more so, in control of the darkness inside him. I also want to mention that while in Rage form, Disney rides can show up while you're in it, and Sora immediately goes back to himself no matter what ride comes up. In my opinion, I like to think that this shows that Sora has been through a lot, and when circumstances rises, we'll just think about using the darkness so long as there's a way out. In the end, I like that both of these forms show that Sora isn't just about light. He too can be overtaken by the darkness if he lets it, is forced into it, or even if he wants more strength to take down the darkness. While I wish we got to see more of this side of him, it's nice to see it come out during gameplay. Who knows, maybe Kingdom Hearts 4 will have an Anti-like form as well. Only time will tell. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to subscribe and like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, and be sure to comment down below to join in on the discussion. I'd like to hear your opinion on the matter. What's your favorite form from the games? And remember, may your heart be your guiding key.